What's up, guys? So today's video we're going to be fixing something that happened a little while ago when I curbed my rim just ever so slightly. I was real upset about it, but life happens. I basically just grazed a curb ever so slightly, not even enough to hop it, but and not even enough to bump the back end out, just ever so slightly, like I said. And these 24-inch rims, basically they don't have much rubber on them, and they're 10-inch wide wheels. So if you guys can see the profile on them, it's basically the rim is exposed. So I turned my Goodyear tire into a Godyear tire, and this is where it basically just nicked it right here. Like I said, it's just ever so slightly. I didn't really curb it, I want to say. Well, I guess I technically did, but it just barely touched it, but it knocked this letter off when the tire actually touched the curb. So we're gonna go ahead and glue this back on, and it's not a certain glue you can use. Luckily I picked up the O to turn these back into Goodyears, and I got tire sticker glue. So this stuff's pretty expensive. It's like 15 bucks for this tiny little baby bottle, but it is the stuff that's gonna work, because I've even tried, you know, they were originally done with something like this, and I've had, because you can kind of see here they come out the sidewall quite a bit, but just from the sidewall flex I've had them kind of lift in certain spots, and I've tried using Krazy Glue. Like you can see here, this is basically lifted a tiny bit. I've tried using Krazy Glue, but it does not hold. Like you can see, this one's just kind of free floating, because you know, whenever you go around the corner, or this is at the bottom of the wheel, this ends up compressing, and you know, this ends up buckling every time. So you need a certain kind of glue that can keep up with that. Krazy Glue doesn't seem to be the ticket. This stuff is called their flexement. You can see their flexement. So it's supposed to remain flexible, as the name implies, so that your tire can actually, you know, flex as it should, and the letter will stay on it. So let's go ahead and glue this back on, and you're supposed to let it cure for about 24 hours. So we're gonna put it on, glue it, and then we'll come back and check out how it worked. So of course you're going to want to make sure your tire doesn't have any tire shine or oil on it. I've basically used some degreaser. I clean them with Super Clean, Castrol Super Clean, so that there's no oils in it, so that this adhesive can stick. So let's go ahead, it's already prepped, and we'll basically just glue this on. Okay, so we got the glue on and the letters down. That stuff is very sticky, as you would expect, of course, but at the same time too, I was wearing rubber gloves to basically not get that junk on my hands, but the rubber glove is rubber, and it's trying to adhere, or basically that adhesive is trying to stick to the rubber glove as well. So just keep that in mind. I was able to do it. I'd rather not have that stuff on my hands, whatever that chemical is, but you're supposed to let it cure. So it's very tacky. We got them all tacked in place. Let's go ahead and leave this overnight and check it in the morning. Okay guys, it is the next day, and the glue has finally dried up. So it's supposed to be about 24 hours cure time, but it is on there solid now. So we are all set. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the rest of these up. You can kind of see that this one's obviously dirty. I find that using Castrol Super Clean and basically a brush cleans all the wheels up pretty good. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up for me. Lots more on the way, and lots already on the channel, so be sure to check out the other videos on the channel. We've got lots of modified videos, performance stuff, maintenance, so be sure to check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, thanks again. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.